Hi guys, welcome to Chugging Along. I'm Sam.
And I'm Tim.
Thank you so much for your comments on our last video where we gave up cruising responsibilities for the day and became passengers on our own narrowboat.
If you're new here, we are on a long narrowboat trip from Hurlston Junction to London, and in this video we start our Trent and Mersey Canal adventure as we go from Middlewich to Kidsgrove, which is very near the Harecastle Tunnel, and Stoke-on-Trent. In this video we will sadly be suffering from some serious heartbreak. Not because we're breaking up or anything like that, it's because we are going to be chugging up Heartbreak Hill. But because it's a narrowboat going up a hill, that usually means there's a lot of locks to do. In this case, around 20. And that should slow down our average speed quite a lot. So you want to stick around in this video to see all of the statistics at the end.
Here's a photo of Stephen Barcher and his family playing our new canal-based board game, Argy Bargy. And Stephen also sent another photo with a question where he asked if canals could flow into the sea. The answer, unfortunately, is no. Now, if you have a photo of you and your family or friends playing Argy Bargy that you'd like to send, then please send them to our email address, which is chuggingalongcanals@gmail.com. Also, if you'd like to get your hands on Argy Bargy, there's a link in the description below. Right, so let's get into today's cruise. We start in the town of Middlewich, which is the furthest north we've been on Mary L. Hopefully, we'll change that in the future. Hiya.
Middlewich has a deep history going back hundreds of years for salt production. This is British Salt Limited. Our favourite chef, Rick Stein, is always advocating for plenty of salt in food and complains that the salt police are out to get him. He would love it here. There's mountains of the stuff. For some, the heartbreak of Heartbreak Hill was simply too painful. It wasn't even worth living anymore.
Some really nice farmers' field moorings here, the perfect use of a gazebo. We were told by a friendly lockkeeper in Middlewich about the amount of locks coming up, and we decided that we would tackle them all the next day. We found this nice spot just south of Sandbach and settled in for the night.
We started the next day with a nice little cruise before the madness. Of course, we have to include the obligatory heron shot. We then emptied out our rubbish at Wheelock Wharf.
Now it was time for the Heartbreak to commence. Most of these locks are double singles, which must have been really efficient when trade was at its peak. Now, nearly all of them only have one of the locks operating. We're guessing it's to save water, and that today, boaters don't need to rush as much as they did during the industrial days. To your right, you can see the Malkin's bankside arm. You can see it's only got space for a few narrowboats. This would make for a really unique mooring.
Following our usual routine where we're quite frankly stuck in a bit of a rut, Sam was the one pushing the gates and cranking the paddles. It was a hard day's work for her, often walking between locks. Luckily, this canal will get a lot less lock heavy after this hard day's work. Look at this beast of a white horse.
These locks looked easier to chug into compared to the ones on the Llangollen Canal. If we've got any motorway fans watching, you will not need telling that that is the M6, Britain's longest motorway. We were waiting to go up a lock under the mania of cars rushing at 70 miles an hour. Lock number 58 is a very unique experience, having all that traffic hurtle next to you. We were making good progress, but we were still only halfway done. Luckily, the rain didn't stick around for too long.
this boat would surely win a Diddy Narrowboat pageant. It would be absolutely perfect for a solo boater.
Please could someone verify in the comments, is that the village of Malcop on the hill there?
The sun was starting to set and we made it to the edge of Kidsgrove, knowing we were close to the Harecastle Tunnel.
So that's it for today's cruise. Join us next week as we chug through the notoriously low-roofed Harecastle Tunnel, and we also make it to a town that's very popular with other narrowboaters, Stone, where we will show you our Stone diaries. But now it's time for those all-important cruising statistics. So over to you, Tim.
Okay, alright, thank you very much, Sam. Alright, so over the 2 days, we did 11 miles and 24 locks, and that was all in 14 hours, thus giving us an average speed of 0.78 miles an hour, our slowest yet, because of all the locks, obviously. Yeah, that now means that our trip average is 1 mile an hour, and that now means that we've done 19 out of the 205 miles to London.
So thank you guys for watching this video all the way to the end, and remember, no matter what you do in life, you've got to
keep chugging.